Greetings. Today I want to speak to you concerning the light of all ages. And it is so simple that it doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that the sun, as in the sun, is actually the light of the world. And also the savior of the world. Because without the sun, there could be no life. And there could be no light. And the reason why I think it's very important for me to do this video is to let you know, if anyone teach you of any other light outside of the sun, then they are brainwashing you. They are deceiving you. For there's nothing new under the sun. Therefore, if someone teach you of a Lord or a Savior or a Master outside of yourself and teach you that that Lord and Master and Savior is the light of the world, then you have to be very delusional to believe such a thing when you can just look at nature and realize that the sun is the giver of all life. So in these parts where I'm living, in the Caribbean and Africa and around the world, where millions, if not billions of people believe that Jesus Christ is the light of the world, they are actually brainwashed, delusional people. And the reason why they're so set in their belief is because they have been programmed from a very young age. And if you understand how important the formative years are, you would realize that between the age of 1 to 7 or 8, that's the right time to program a child. And so many of us were programmed to have that kind of false belief. It has been believed in so much that not too far from where I'm living right here, there's a church that has a cross, and on the cross it is written that Jesus Christ is the light of the world. Many times I ask them, if Jesus Christ is the light of the world, then what is the sun, as in the S-U-N? You see, no S-O-N can ever exist unless there must be the S-U-N. And even the Bible in Psalm 84:11 tells that the Lord thy God is a sun, a S-U-N, and a shield, and no good thing which he withhold from you. And even in Malachi 4:2 it says also that the sun, as in the S-U-N of righteousness, shall arise in you with healing in his wings. So my brother and my sisters, the greatest light there is actually within you. You have a light body. You are being of light. And you have to understand earth, wind, and understand the elements and know that you are spirit. Therefore, if you deny your fiery self and you give reference to some entity outside of yourself, you're actually defeating yourself. So a very easy way to keep people in self-doubt and self-hate is to keep them looking on the outside. And that is why the Bible was interpreted to most people from an exoteric standpoint, to keep them looking outwardly. But those of us who understand the Bible and know that it must be interpreted esoterically and metaphysically, we know that it addresses the human mind and must be interpreted psychologically, because it's all about the human psyche. That's why I'm saying to you that the light of all ages is the sun. Never let anyone teach you of any other light. Some would say, well, Jesus created the sun. That is not true. Everything that you're beholding on the outside, it is within you. It's just an outer projection. It is not real. And so many people thinking the illusion to be real. The only thing that is real is you, which is your higher self, not this outer body. Okay, your inner self, your consciousness, your awareness of being. That is why to leave this planet, you have to leave this body, this earthen vessel right here, and you have to come out of this body in the form that you came in originally, and that is spirit. Okay, so the reason why people normally die, it is because we are a spirit having a human experience. And when the human experience is finished, we have to transcend, okay, and go into other dimension, which is basically a metamorphosis. And so we are eternal beings. So I'm definitely encouraging you to understand the sun within is a reflection of the sun that is without. And the sun that is without is a reflection of the sun that is within. That is why I always teach you that the sun, as in the SU, parallels the human imagination. And the human imagination parallels the sun. But without the sun, there is no life and there is no life. And without the human imagination, there isn't anything made that was made. That is why you have to know that God in man is man's imagination, man's awareness of being. Therefore, I'll definitely encourage you to get in touch with the sun that is within you, the light that is within you, the intelligence that is within you. For the sun is the intelligence that powers all of humanity and powers all of the earth with its energy. So, my brother and my sisters, the choice is yours. You can choose to look outwardly, or you can choose to look inwardly. You can accept the sun to be the light of the world and the savior of the world, or you can believe in some SON of 2,000 years ago. But I'm saying to you that the sun, as in the SUN, is the light of all ages and will always be the light of all ages and will continue to be the light of all ages. That is why you are told that there is nothing new under the sun. So with that being said, my brother and my sisters, I want to thank you very much for listening to me. I want to say to you, if this is the very first time that you listen to me, what I'm saying, if it makes sense to you, if it really resonates with you, and you haven't subscribed already, I'm definitely encouraging you to subscribe, to like, to comment, and to share this video. Also, if you'd like to follow me on Instagram, I'd like to follow me on TikTok, you can definitely follow me at BlackMadGuru. And I'll definitely encourage you to get my latest book. It's called Spiritual Recipe for Better Living. Therefore, if you want to grow spiritually and expand spiritually and understand the Bible metaphysically and esoterically, I definitely encourage you to get a copy of that book and give it your honest review. It's available on Amazon, and I'll definitely encourage you to get a copy for a friend or a family member. Let's share the knowledge. Also, if you like to be a part of my Patreon community, you're most welcome. And there's a lot of good stuff that is available there for each and every one. However, I have a course there that is called the Inner Sun Science and Technology to Create Your Reality Consciously. And along with that is a bonus course on self-concept. And that is available for people who are donating at least $20 or more. Also, if you'd like to book a one-on-one with me, or you would like some coaching or mentoring, you can reach out to me by way of email, and as long as we come to a decision, we can definitely work together and go deeper down the rabbit hole. But just before I leave you, I just want to remind you that if you feel strongly led to support this work, that we have a PayPal and that the link is always down below. So with that being said, my brothers and my sisters, I just want to say peace, love you all, out.